Welcome to our channel. Today, we're sharing 50 of the most powerful and famous quotes from Buddha, each deeply connected to meditation. Let these words guide you on your journey to inner peace and mindfulness. Quote 1. To understand everything is to forgive everything. Quote 2. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Quote 3. Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Quote 4. In the stillness of meditation, you discover the infinite potential of your mind. Quote 5. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Quote 6. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Quote 7. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Quote 8. Silence the angry man with love. Silence the ill-natured man with kindness. Quote 9. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Quote 10. Whatever a monk keeps pursuing with his thinking and pondering, that becomes the inclination of his awareness. Quote 11. Be mindful of your thoughts, for they shape your reality. Quote 12. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. Quote 13. The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart. Quote 14. In the light of meditation, you see yourself clearly. Quote 15. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Quote 16. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it. Quote 17. True love is born from understanding. Quote 18. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. Quote 19. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Quote 20. With mindfulness, strive on. Quote 21. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Quote 22. In the quiet mind, clarity arises. Quote 23. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Quote 24. The root of suffering is attachment. Quote 25. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Quote 26. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Quote 27. Meditation is the key to a peaceful mind. Quote 28. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Quote 29. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Quote 30. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all.
Quote 31. Attachment leads to suffering. Let go, and you shall be free. Quote 32. The mind is everything. Control your mind and you control your world. Quote 33. Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Quote 34. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Quote 35. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. Quote 36. Meditate. Live purely. Be quiet. Do your work with mastery. Quote 37. He who is filled with faith and virtue has peace. Quote 38. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Quote 39. A disciplined mind leads to happiness. Quote 40. Let go of anger, hatred, and envy, they are thorns that tear at your peace. Quote 41. The trouble is, you think you have time. Quote 42. Let none find fault with others, let none see the omissions and commissions of others. But let one see one's own acts, done and undone. Quote 43. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, not to worry about the future, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Quote 44. Be where you are, otherwise, you will miss your life. Quote 45. Meditation clears the fog from the mind. Quote 46. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. Quote 47. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. Quote 48. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. Quote 49. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Quote 50. Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. These timeless words of wisdom remind us of the power of mindfulness and meditation. May these teachings guide you toward inner peace and understanding. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content.